meet the man, and I'm saying, woo, right here. I'm the man. Ric Flair and Steamboat, you're gonna be mine. Woo!
Oh man, that gets me every time. Tell 'em, Nature Boy. Today we'll be taking a look at my Shogun Warrior Jumbo Machinder collection. This is a toy line that was manufactured by Mattel in the late 70s. Just about every figure in the line was 24 inches tall. That's 60 centimeters. The basic construction is a really durable material. It's blown polyethylene, which is basically the same plastic that they use in shampoo bottles. No batteries. Everything was spring loaded for the projectiles, from shooting missiles to larger items, even for the giant fist. And here is a comparison to the projectiles to a Star Wars action figure. I know a lot of you guys that watch my channel are Star Wars fans, but sit back and relax. I hope this video is informative for you, and it sure is going to be fun to watch. And this is one of my favorite toy lines that I own, so I hope you enjoy it. In late 1978, Marvel retained the rights to release a line of Shogun Warrior comics, and they only got the rights for 3 characters, which was Raiden, Vanguard Ace, and Combatra. For 20 issues, that was all that was made. And I had all 20 issues, but for some reason, I can't find them. Issue 18 revealed an evil robot named Megatron. For some of you Transformers fans, you know the Shogun Warrior line precedes the Transformers. And even today, you can still see the influence in some of the characters from this toy line from so many years ago. Okay, in early 1980, the comic book only had a 20-issue run and was canceled due to declining sales. And I'm sure that the Star Wars movies and action figures had a lot to do with it, along with the actual toy line itself. Came under pressure from child safety groups for endangerment of kids with the shooting projectiles. Here you can see issue 20. This was the last issue that was made. This is the one with the Fantastic Four in it. I have a coloring book here. I never did really color too much in it, but my kids seemed to enjoy it. This one was a little out there as far as it's kind of silly, I thought, but my kids have really enjoyed this one. And this one was from 1978. And I have a couple reproduction instruction pages. In 2010, a company called SuperSeven retained the rights from Lucasfilms to manufacture and sell a Shogun Warrior in a version of a Stormtrooper. It was called a Super Shogun Stormtrooper. It came with a giant blaster rifle and a shooting fist. I had planned on originally trying to get one of these. They retail for around $299, which is really expensive. But one thing led to another, bills, and it never did happen. I'm still trying to get one. The next one slated to come out is supposed to be a Boba Fett. You know, that's going to be a must-have for me. Also in the line of the Shogun Warriors that these are the ones that I don't have is Rodan and Grendizer or Goldorak and Deimos. Now Deimos is here you can really see the influence that was later released in the Transformers, and Deimos was the last version and release from Mattel on the Shogun Warrior line. I'm going to add a link in the description box to a review on the SuperSeven Shogun Stormtrooper. The video and review was made by Chachi Power, top-notch guy on reviewing anything that has to do with the import anime, the really nice adult collectible die-cast stuff, all the way down to the vinyl single-packed figures. So guys, be sure to check him out. Merry Christmas from 1976. Check out them drapes. As a young kid, being 8 or 9 years old, growing up in the rural South, and Christmas presents being either clothes or die-cast Tonka trucks, or even the big die-cast van you can see there. What an absolute shock and just surprise to get these giant robots for Christmas. And getting to shoot each other with them, no less. And there's actually a second picture to this one as well. Be my older brother coming back from the bathroom after crying for just about nearly having his eye put out. What more fun could you ask for on Christmas morning than getting a giant robot to shoot your older brother with? Good times. There's a link that I'm going to put in the description box for a really good website for those who are interested in this. It's called Wild Toy Shogun Warrior Page. It should answer any of your questions that you may have about a lot of specifics in this toy line. Okay, up first is King. This was the last Shogun Warrior that I received from my childhood from Christmas presents. Thinking it was around 1979 or 1980. Reproduction decals. And I won one off eBay about a year ago. I still have to get the reproduction decals for this one. The firing mechanism for the shooting missiles doesn't work on that one. As far as range of movement, it's very limited. These horns move, the head turns, the arms go up, and the legs just have a little bit of movement in them, not much. And this one is unique to the fact that it has a ball joint here for the shooting mechanism for the fist. And you can see the missiles there. And to fire the missiles, you simply shoot or push this, activate this lever in the back. I have it set up here. This is around 5.5 or 6 foot. Just simply shoot the red button here. I mean, you can see it. It really does pack a punch. You know, as a kids, we used to bust Christmas balls on trees, on the Christmas trees with these things right here. So let's lock it back in. The missiles on this one doesn't really go very far, but you can take a look at them. And that's about it as far as that goes. Okay, and that's King. Okay, up next is one of my favorites is Raiden. This is one from my childhood as well. It is missing the iron cutter shooting fist. I ordered this off eBay a little over a year ago. This is actually an accessory for the great Mozingo, but it works well on here. The symmetry is pretty close to being about right on this one also. Soft vinyl, shooting Delta Wing missile, reproduction decals. All these come from Vogue's World. No, I'm sorry, I hand cut these. That come from Vogue's World. You can see how big the fist is here. And there's a look at the back side of it, and there's the lever for the Delta Wing missile. Now the ZZ-4 Bowgun actually shoots these right here, and or the blue swords. And this is the third and final version of rating. I also have the second version, and you can see the differences here. The chest area is different on this one. Actually, the spring and the firing mechanism for the Delta Wing missile is just about a time and a half bigger than this one is on the third version. And there's the iron cutter shooting fist, in which it doesn't work on that one either. The plastic tolerances on a lot of these are, you can see the locking mechanism. Here's what one's actually supposed to look like. This is off Geiking. This is the part that always breaks on these ratings, and I'm having a tough time trying to find one. I have two shooting mechanisms, but both the fists are broke. And one of the bigger differences in this second version is the wheels here are actually trucked on. They're made into the plastic, where these are made to interchange. If it was to break, you could take them off. And actually, this one, the third version, is just a little bit taller. And the vinyl head on this one is really soft. It's you have to be careful about putting this one in. You can't store this in the attic or anything, because it'll ruin the material for the head. Okay, to load the Bowgun, you simply insert this into the end and push the spring back, and insert that in, push it down, and pull the trigger. You shot over it. Okay, the sword's the same way. Okay, and then you simply pull the trigger. You can see all this stuff really does pack a punch. The Delta Wing missile is simply just pushing this button down right here to activate it. And it's the same thing for the second version. Now I think this one, the spring actually does go a little bit, make it go further on this one. Oh yeah, you can see it has a little bit better punch to it. So that's the rating. Okay, up next is Dragoon. This is a 1976 version. This was actually an eBay win, and it does have reproduction decals. And the decal that's supposed to be down here, I do have, is the two black stripes, but I like the alternate lightning bolts. Same range of movement, just the head, the arms. And this is my star shooter, and you can see I had to put a screw in one side because it's broke. You got to remember the plastic tolerances over 35 years kind of start to deteriorate. And there's a look at the back with a nice over the top little cape and the buzz saws. Like I said, this was an eBay win, and this is the one that my brother got for Christmas in 1976, which you can see it. This is just some leftover stickers I decided to put on here. It's pretty beat up. You can see where we shot it with a BB gun, or he shot it with a BB gun, and took his pocket knife to the back end of it, and decided he wanted to do something to the head. I don't remember what it was, but there's that one. The the shooting fist still works. This is the one that we always, instead of shooting these plastic axes in, you could put nails, just anything that would fit in there to shoot back. The nails is always a favorite. That always got us in trouble. But we'll take a look at this right here, how it loads up with the weapons. Okay, to load the shooting axe fist, you just simply push this back. And unfortunately, this is the only one of these that I have. And you insert it in there. And like I said, just whatever fits in here. Nails is always a favorite of my brother's. And simply pull back the little lever here to shoot it. Okay, to load the shooting star disc thrower. It originally came with 10 stars. I only found 2, but I found I won an eBay auction a while back for 3 more, and I think that they was around $6 a piece, which was a pretty good buy, I thought. Considering any other time they're around $6 a piece, and I got 3 for $6. So it just gives you a general idea. You just close that up. And this disc shooter will move left or right, but due to the fact that it's already broke, I'm not going to move it. And you push this back again. And that's it. And that's Dragoon. Okay, up next is Godzilla. Godzilla is actually 19 inches tall. The rest of these are 24. So you can see the size difference there. This is the first version. I think they made 3 different versions. The first version, the handle here for the flaming tongue is always broke. If you find one that's not broke, you probably pay twice the amount for the figure itself. And that simply just shoots the tongue out like that. And as far as range of movement, that's about it. The tail holds it up, the legs move, and you have the shooting fist. And there's the button to activate the fist. Okay, and that's Godzilla. Okay, up next, this is the favorite toy that I own. That's Star Wars included. Lots of memories from this particular toy. Well, not this particular toy, but one something similar to it. My mother gave my Mozingo away to somebody apparently when I was in high school. But this is the first version released by Mattel. This is the one with the you can see the difference in the missiles. There's the newer missiles, and here's the first release. These go probably twice as far as these. These are a little bit heavier, but this one actually has the removable ship. The big chest piece, and I do have some reproduction red swords. I'm sure I'm going to be able to find mine one of these days, hopefully, maybe. But and I also have a blue sword with this one that came with the Bowgun purchase. This one has the bigger version for the locking missiles, but it's missing on this side. This was an eBay win. This is the last purchase of a full Shogun Warrior that I've got. This was many months ago. It was around $18.50, which really did shock me. Now, that being said, it come with no swords, no missiles, and no shooting fist. This was the shooting fist from my original Mozingo. You can see it's got a red piece of vinyl here. That's just due to the fact it has a big crack on the shooting fist. I was always rough on my toys. And it came with this head. Like I said before, these are really heat sensitive, and you can see that it's warped off to one side, and I was lucky enough to find this head. I think I wound up giving $12 for that one. But that's the head that it came with. These are really, really expensive on eBay. I put some new vinyl stickers on this one, but this is still the original belt decal. And there's a look at the back. Like I said, this is the first version, and here is the second or third version. You can see they took away the big chest piece here and just made this a decal, and they changed the missile holders to where they can be taken off, where these are actually molded into the figure itself. And they changed the size of the missile clips themselves. They went from 5 to just 3. But still, nonetheless, it's still my favorite. My favorite all around robot period is Mozingo. This one was actually called the Great Mozingo, and you can see by the head on this one, it's got a little bit of heat damage to it. I'm still looking for a replacement for that, but it's really hard to find parts, and when you do, they're really expensive. The Condor ship does not come out on this one. It's not removable like this one is. And this was actually one of mine from my childhood also. So I had a few parts that I could find to put on to finish this one out. Okay, to shoot the missiles, you simply put them in and just press the little red buttons here. Oops. I mean, you can see these really have some distance on them, and here's the one of the newer missiles. You can see the difference in it. Doesn't go nowhere near as far as these older ones. That's why I'd like to see if I could find on eBay. Oh, I hit the fireplace, shot completely over it. I'd like to find some of these on eBay. I've seen a few of them go for between $6 to $12, but that's a piece. And there is a big difference between these two. I like these much better. So that's all the versions of the Shogun Warriors that I have. Like I said, I don't have them all, but it's turned out to be a really expensive line, especially within the last 14 to 16 months to own. But if any of you guys are interested in collecting these, they are on eBay from time to time, and then the ones with the boxes are just really outrageous to buy. But we'll cut away from this and come back here and take one last look. Okay, this is what it's all about years ago. Hide behind your 2-foot-tall jumbo Machinder. Somebody looking at you with a fistful of missiles wanting to shoot you. What are you going to do? Oh! Get the fist over there.
Where is it? Oh! Right here?
Oh!
Oops.
Okay, one more round. Oh, it got me in the arm. Ow! Okay, guys. Hope everybody enjoyed the little weapons demo here. Just be mindful if you've got kids shooting this at them. Try not to hit them in the face or eyes. All right, we're going to cut it back and come back and take one more look at them.
Hey!
Say bye.
Bye!
Okay, guys, that's it. Really had fun doing this, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope you may have learned a little bit about these long forgotten giant toys. My favorite collection of toys by far. Lots and lots of memories of these with me and my older brother. Some are showing some battle damage from 35 years, but they're still hanging in there. They're a pretty tough line of toys. So guys, hope everybody enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And if you got any comments or questions, just post them. I'll answer them to the best that I can. And I'm still looking for the cutest one out of the bunch, and I can't find it nowhere.
Bye-bye.
There she is. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.